Hey Virgo-Libra, welcome into your Pisces season messages. I hope that this reading finds you well and in good spirits. I thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. And special shout out to all my members tuning in. I thank you guys so very much for that love and support. If you'd like to become a member, you can check out the links in the description box below. All right, and let's go ahead and get into this. Again, we have a new deck, The Alchemy of Spirit by Christina Gonzalez. She's an artist that I'm really fond of, and she made an oracle deck, so I had to get it, and it's so cute and so adorable and perfect for these reads. All right, so I'm getting to know it along with you all, so your patience is appreciated. Let's get into the messages. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, what's going on here for Virgo Libra and Pisces season? You've got the Crow, number 31. Okay. Some wisdom coming through here. Air energy could be significant. You've got the House. Something about your 5th house or 4th house, 4th, 5th house could be significant. Oh, last message. No. Okay, good. I just painted my nails, y'all. I thought I just chipped it. It's about to be so sad. Okay, either you got the Tigress. All right, and the Bunny. Okay, number 22 and 27. So I feel like you are much wiser now than you once were before, Virgo Libra. And it almost feels like you're a little bit more attuned to your house, your foundation, your sense of home, which could be building up some sort of courage for you to step out on your own, strike out on your own, do something more unique and attuned to you. Now that you've gained some sort of higher wisdom, higher understanding, okay? Crows could be significant symbols, bunnies, tigers, okay? Or there could be some sort of maybe even spiritual activity in your home that's trying to kind of get your attention here. Only you hold the key to what your home is, okay? Home is in the heart, and the heart is always with you, that kind of a thing. I feel like you could be stepping into something that's very fertile or a fertile time for you, where it's almost like the more you trust the Crow, the stronger your foundation and the house becomes, the more courageous you become with this Tigress energy, the more abundance you get to experience. So it's all like a ripple effect. Hold on, let me make sure this isn't crooked. Pull this down a little bit. All right, let's read a little bit more about what's going on here. 31 in the Crow. Okay, it's the spirit of surrender. The spirit of the Crow asks you to understand that part of being a warrior is accepting the uncertainty of life and recognizing that sometimes you simply don't have the answer. Being the hero is knowing which battles are worth fighting. Not everything deserves your precious energy. It also means knowing which battles you must step away from if that means keeping your peace, and which battles you must lose without that meaning giving up, okay? Life is not about winning all the time, Virgo Libra. It's about learning. So if right now you must take off the armor and rest, do it. Don't ask yourself for more than your spirit can give right now. What you can offer at this moment is enough. So when in balance, you'll feel like learning, restoring, and preserving your energy, avoiding necessary conflict, and surrendering, okay? When out of balance, you might be being over-demanding, wasting your energy, engaging in unnecessary conflict, and feeling like a sore loser, okay? So maybe there's this feeling that you have lost some form of foundation or stability due to something or someone. And Spirit's trying to get you to refocus on what you can do about it. Okay? And the spirit of surrender is just, this might not be a battle that you really want to fight here, Virgo Libra, okay? Let's talk about the house. Or it's not your battle to fight. All right, this is a moment of order. At this moment, you are on a search, but maybe you don't need to go that far to find the answers you seek. If sometimes you embark on long, treacherous journeys, desperately seeking the answers to the most existential matters, but you avoid making your bed in the morning, then maybe the next revelation you seek is doing the dishes. Okay, so focus on the home. Focus on where you're at, not where everybody's at, Virgo Libra, okay? The spiritual answers are not only in the temples, but also in the very ordinary activities that compose life and that you avoid sometimes. Maybe it's a simple task, sending an email you've been avoiding, returning a phone call, cleaning your room, doing your laundry, practicing your meditation, visiting a friend, or even walking your dog. But you must stay grounded and connected to your material life to avoid living in the clouds. You got a lot of Piscean energy in the cosmos right now, so that makes a lot of sense, okay? You'll be surprised how the most mystical answers can come while watering your plants. So water your own grass here, Virgo Libra. You see, everything is spiritual work if you understand that the whole experience of life is the miracle. Please don't forget to live while you search for the gods. So when in balance, you'll feel like harmonizing your spiritual and material life, appreciating the magic of daily life, finding wisdom in simplicity, and being grounded. When out of balance, you might be lacking order in your life, taking life for granted, living in the clouds, or being impractical. So it's kind of like Earth to Virgo Libra. You need to be here in the present moment. You're too far ahead or too far in the past. Okay, or too far down someone else's energy, or too engulfed in someone else's energy, and you're losing sight of your own foundation. Do you know what I mean? Don't be too worried about the outside when your home might not be in order. Or don't be too obsessed with getting everybody else in order when you need to get yourself in order, okay? So this is like a take a beat and check in with you, Virgo Libra, in this season. Because it could be very tempting to be impractical, to be up in the clouds. Maybe you identify as being like an optimist or an idealist, okay? You're really going to have to ground yourself in the day-to-day. Okay? Ground yourself in the day-to-day. Still take care of your responsibilities, what's on your plate. Don't worry about what's on someone else's plate, okay? There's, I guess, a time for that is what I'm hearing. There's a time for that, but that time isn't right now. Okay, let's talk about this Tigress energy. 27. And it's the spirit of kindness. Okay, it requires a lot of strength to remain kind in a world where your heart could easily be broken. This is why kindness is not only an act of love, but an act of courage. Imagine a tigress in the wilderness, capable of giving her own life to keep her cubs safe if necessary. Capable of protecting, feeding, and nurturing them until they can stand on their own. As Andy Stanley says, kindness is loaning someone your strength instead of reminding them of their weakness. Today, the spirit of the tigress wants to remind you of your immense heart, capable of loving deeply and fearlessly and willing to share it with the world. It is by being open, generous, and considerate that your heart expands and doors will open up for you, because the universe will mirror that loving energy into your life. Through your kind heart, you are capable of nurturing and bringing prosperity to everyone around you. But make sure that you also take care of yourself. As someone who enjoys giving a lot, you might put yourself last. Make sure you are also giving energy to your own dreams. Remember, you can be kind and generous while having strong boundaries. So when in balance, you'll feel being kind, being generous, helping others, having strong boundaries, okay? When out of balance, you might be giving more than you can, lacking boundaries, feeling drained, and being inconsiderate, okay? So maybe for some of you, you might believe that and I'm going to say it how it's coming through, overstepping a boundary with someone is helping them, and that could actually be hindering them. It's also giving kind of like, don't throw that stone if your house is made of glass, kind of a vibe too, Virgo Libra. So kindness is the way to go with whatever you might be dealing with in Pisces season. Remember, everybody's on their own journey. Compassion goes a long way as well. Some of you are going to fight the feeling or fight the need to be right about something. Let it go. Virgo Libra, let it go, okay? Let it go. You don't have to fight for that. It's like something about, it's not about being right. Whatever this is, it's not about being right. It's about learning and growing. It's about giving everybody the space and room to breathe as they need to. Again, not reminding people of their weakness, but lending them your strength if you have it. And that's another thing. Maybe you don't have the strength to lend. So keep that in mind too. Don't overextend yourself, Virgo Libra. So let's clarify a little bit of this energy. Thank you so much, Spirit. What's going on with the crow? The Four of Swords, yeah. So trying to find peace of mind here. I think you'll feel better if you surrender. Now, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. No amount of thinking about the new beginning is going to bring it quicker. That's what it could be. Some of you are maybe too focused on a manifestation and you're neglecting the present. And you getting to the manifestation requires you being present and taking care of what's necessary in the now. But if you're kind of like, oh, I'm just going to ignore the 3D and then just focus forward, it's like something's getting a little dangerous with that, okay? Don't neglect the 3D so much that you're not actually setting yourself up and keeping yourself in alignment for what you want to manifest. Because truly all you have is the now. Don't really have the future just yet. The past doesn't really exist. Do you know what I mean? It's like all you have, yeah, sun energy. All you have is the present moment, the sun and the Two of Swords. So this could be a measure of your faith, Virgo Libra. The decisions you make in the now moment is what's most important. That's where I feel like you got to refocus. Clarify the house. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Your magic is in the now, not in the future and not in the past. It's in the now. Five of Cups. But I guess maybe something about the now is too hard to face. Something about focusing or being in the present causes too much grief. So be mindful that you're not allowing the Piscean energy to have you escape too much. Like escapism could be a bit of a risk here, where you just want to kind of lick your wounds. Okay, yeah, Eight of Cups. You got to detach from that, walk away from that here, Virgo Libra. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is all about the feels, the watery energy. Maybe you got to sit with what you feel a little bit longer, or don't run away from the feelings that come up through Pisces season, because they're there to help transcend you. They're here to push you through to another octave is what I just heard. So a new frequency, but you got to let it happen. You got to surrender to that. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom with the Queen of Swords in reverse, right? So you could be way too critical of what's going on outside of your own house, like of your own life. Got to walk away from that Queen of Swords in reverse energy. Use your words wisely, Virgo Libra. King of Cups, yeah. Look at all this blue. Something about the color blue could be significant. That was a power color in our weekly buzz report we do over on Patreon. You guys can check that out for free over on Patreon if you join and become a free member. Again, link in the description box below. Clarify the King of Cups. Thank you. 3 of Cups, yeah. I think you could actually get what you want, manifest what you want, dare I say even quicker, if you actually take a step back from focusing on the manifestation. Some of you are, I'm gonna just say Virgo Libra, you could be trying to manifest somebody specifically. You might want to back off of that. You might want to back off of that. Because you're getting into Queen of Swords in reverse territory, like you're working against yourself. Come on now, 10 of Pentacles, right. That's what you're trying to manifest, this 10 of Pentacles. It's like give the universe, give spirit a little bit of space and room to work. If you keep peeking around the corner or trying to see and trying to ask and trying to search and trying to seek, it's going to be hard to bring it to you. It's one thing about, I don't know, how my perception of the universe, I guess I can only speak from my experience. The surprises are the best. Universal loves to shock and surprise. So it's kind of like close your eyes, Virgo Libra. Close your eyes and don't peek. Stop peeking. A watch pot never boils, right? So you're prolonging your process by thinking about it too much. Clarify. 3 of Swords. And the Ace of Cups, right. Just focus on the present. Focus on filling your cup. I'm going to kind of take this in reverse, okay? Maybe there's a reason why your manifestation hasn't come in just yet. There could be something that you're not quite ready to face or haven't faced yet. Again, you got to clean up your house first, Virgo Libra. Maybe you need to do some sort of spiritual cleansing in your home. If you have any of those practices. If you don't, you might want to look into doing like a deep clean. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune, right. It's kind of like you're missing the lesson here. You're missing a major lesson in something that you've recently experienced, Virgo Libra, and you need to take some time to surrender to figuring that out first before this 10 of Pentacles can be a reality for you, okay? And it's not that it doesn't want to be there, confirmation. It's not that it doesn't want to be the reality. You almost just kind of got to get out of your own way a little bit. And that's okay. We all got to get out of our own way when it comes to manifesting what we want or going for our desires. It's just a constant cycle of removing the self, removing the self, removing the self, okay? So you're on that process. Like, you're on the road there. There's just a little bit maybe more healing that has to happen. Again, more cleanup that needs to occur on your side of the street, Virgo Libra, okay? Tell me a little bit more. What's going on? Jeez, all these keep flipping out in reverse. Wheel of Fortune back out at the bottom. 10 of Cups. I almost wanted to flip it upright. So yeah, it's like you gotta find your happiness too. You gotta maybe even, working with others, Virgo Libra. I just heard play nice. Some of you gotta learn how to play nice. I don't like that saying, but that's the energy is coming forward. It's like you might be someone who feels like they don't work well with others, and maybe that's not all the way true. There's just something that you need to heal in order to do so better, because it almost feels like there could be some sort of abundance that's tied to other people, so you would have to learn how to work well with others in order to get that portion of abundance that's yours. The Magician, yeah, how to work with different elements and honor those elements as separate but also a part of the whole. Okay, what else? Thank you. The King of Pentacles. Right. And the Two of Wands. So maybe I kind of feel like there's a couple of elements, yeah, that might be still missing here. Still trying to come in. Definitely the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Judgment. Yeah. Spirit's calling judgment on your own home, High Priestess. And I think you know that. Because, you know, it's hard to look at ourselves. It's so much easier to point the finger outward. But this is a moment where if you can surrender and take accountability for where you are right now, Virgo Libra, it can do a world of wonder. It can bring in that wheel of fortune for you. Yeah, that's what I mean. You just might have to learn how to work with others in ways that you might not be comfortable with, in ways that maybe you attempted to at one point and it didn't really work out, or it didn't go the way you thought. But it's almost like dusting yourself off and trying again. Okay? Or some of you might be trying to manifest something that's not in alignment with you. And Spirit's trying to call judgment on that, okay? And that's okay. Or your Ten of Pentacles is just a little different than what you're perceiving it to be. Temperance, right, there's a change. Page of Wands. Maybe, I don't know, Virgo Libra, what was once in alignment with you may no longer be. So Spirit could be switching the scenario, switching out people, switching the environment, kind of recalibrating something for you. And it's ultimately going to always be for your highest good. It's just a matter of you trusting that. Maybe you're getting clued into that no longer being in alignment with you, so it could be a little difficult to let go, and that's okay. But ultimately, you want that Ten of Cups to be upright along with the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe this is a matter of what's more important to you. Is there room for both to exist, or do you feel like you have to sacrifice one for the other? All right. Let's get some additional messages, encouragement here from Spirit through the Rumi Oracle. Thank you so much. Divine, what you got? The human gift, okay. It says, such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust in love more than you can believe in your own fear? Rise now from your doubts and admonishments and let your human self be loved. Even with all the doubt, you are you are a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. So that's what I mean. Like, that Queen of Swords in reverse is a reflection of your inner voice. And you might have been spewing that inner voice out on other people here, Virgo Libra. And there's a need to kind of like turn it inward or shift that voice so that it doesn't exist at all, or at least it's upright. If you're going to be a Queen of Swords, at least be upright. Because that Queen of Swords is going to have some level of compassion and understanding, although she will not hesitate to deliver the truth. But it's not necessarily done with meanness. It's done out of love. All the queens have that water element as a secondary support. So, do you see what I'm saying? A Queen of Swords in reverse would be totally ignoring that water. And it's just fact, fact, fact. This is it. And truth, truth, truth. But it's like, again, don't throw that stone if you live in a glass house. Okay? The Lion and the Deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. That's what you're hearing right now, okay? If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. And that's maybe what you got to accept and surrender to. What you're being given is what you need to stay true to you. And that might not always look like what you want. It might not always make you happy, 10 of Cups in reverse. But it's what you need, okay? So don't be afraid of making the mistake. The divine will always assist you in correcting it. You just have to surrender to the fact that, yeah, maybe there was a bit of a misstep here, okay? Or maybe you said something that you wish you could take back, or was a little out of turn, a little out of pocket. And that's okay. I mean, everybody's been there. No judgment, all right? Just be aware of it. Remember, check yourself first before you try to check somebody else. Okay, passion for purpose. Okay, it says love like life flows through the heart. Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. So you might be really in this mode of looking for purpose, okay? I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that is your heart. To that you, I ask, what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that and be that. Okay, so don't lose yourself in other people's path, other people's purpose, other people, what they got going on. You got to focus a little bit more on you, Virgo Libra, so that you can continue on your path, okay? And be kind to yourself. Even if you have made a mistake, made a misstep, don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be the Queen of Swords in reverse to you, so that you can avoid being the Queen of Swords in reverse to others. Okay, let me know if any of that resonates with you in the comments down below. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this message. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you are subscribed so I can pick up on your energy in our next readings, and I'll see you in our next one. Love you lots. Namaste.